Today I would like to talk to you about 4 main trends in business that help companies grow faster and increase their margins. There will be very obvious trends as well as some of my personal observations that you might not notice. So stick to the end of this video and I promise you will learn something new. Hello, my name is Anatolii, I am CTO and co-founder at Schemus. I have 15 years of experience as a software developer and for the last 8 years running my own business. During this time, I was working with multiple companies from all over the globe and now would like to share my observations of some of the trends that I can see most of the successful of them are doing to grow in revenue and increase their margins simultaneously. So let's start. Trend number 1, remote work model. Most of the companies that can sustain great profits are using a remote workforce. Some are using onshore, some offshore, but the best ones are actually doing both. There is an obvious reason to hire globally as the cost of labor in different regions is different. But there is even bigger benefit than actual payments if hiring remote resources is done properly. What I've seen the best companies do is hire resources in their strategic time zones in a way to overlap a couple hours a day and get to 24 hours operations a day as close as possible. This model might seem like overkill, but it has strategic advantages. For example, if you need to deliver something quickly, you can just pass a task from one team to another, one at the end of the day, and while one group rests, the other is working. This way you can get the task done quicker and do not pay overtime for people to stay longer to get something delivered. This approach has its own disadvantages, as to coordinate work properly, you need to have a manager in each area that would be able to coordinate work between different groups of people and make sure that standards are the same. But this problem can be solved by hiring companies like mine that way, instead of managing individual resources, you have a group of people and managing and coordinating our paths to local area, which saves some headache in working with people on the ground and coordination between teams, as well as paperwork, rules, and regulations in those areas. Okay, now trend number 2 that I see, process automation. This one is kinda obvious trend, as robotic process automation software is being used more and more to automate error-prone, repetitive, and time-consuming tasks. This approach helps to cut labor expenses and get things done quickly and efficiently and follows business to scale and allows business to scale endlessly without spending extra dime on resources. This works great for classic businesses where, let's say, 50% of sales margin is a cost of resource. Now imagine if you can cut this to 10% and then add 10, 100,000 new customers to your business, as now you do not have a resource constraint or it's very small. Your profits would go through the roof and now you will be able thinking more about new process automations investments. If you are not familiar with the automation concept or process automation concept, I encourage you to open a description to this video and watch a couple of my other videos from a list where I explain what is RPA and a bit details on that topic. Okay, now trend number 3, data-driven decision making. Again, companies that are growing fast and have a good profit, as to my observations, are collecting a lot of data. They are trying to know everything about their customers, employees, road ahead, market conditions, traffic to their website, and so on and so forth. But collecting data is not the magical pill here. Making it in a way to make sense to management, heads of departments, and regular employees is a key. They usually have a data analytics team that filters through the noise and figures out where you need to steer a wheel to get your business ship to a promised land first. And by the way, having a distributed team is also playing well with this approach. Even if you have a data and know where you need to go, you still need to have a competent team to get you there as soon as possible. Okay, let's move on. Now, trend number 4, AI and machine learning. I do not want to be a Captain Obvious here, but I could not skip this one. I do not know a business owner who is not thinking about some kind of AI integration into their business. It may be buying a solution or building something on their own, but everyone is thinking about it in one way or another. AI and machine learning are the future of all kinds of automations and will be able to boost pretty much every business big time. But I do not think it is something that will be able to replace good old employees completely. Those who were trying to build reasonable machine learning models know that last 5% of accuracy requires an unreasonable amount of data and work to get AI to 100% right. So I suspect that in the next 10 years, AI will be everywhere and doing a lot of heavy lifting for your business. But you will still have to have skilled and motivated people to watch over it and help it to run your business right. So to those business owners and managers watching this, treat your people right, as you will need them to grow with you for a long time, regardless of new trends coming your way. So there are 4 trends I see in running business right now. Thank you for staying with me this long. Hope this video was helpful for you. If that's the case, please subscribe and share. If you think I'm wrong or missed something, or do not hesitate to leave a comment below and we can continue our discussion there. Thank you for your time. See you soon. Bye-bye.